Let's see what the WEETABIX and Corn Flakes will do to my glucose level. I tested the WEETABIX first, then the Corn Flakes the next day. Now we can compare the results. Let's go. When you scan the WEETABIX, you can see that they are indeed whole grain cereal biscuits, and inside there are about 41 grams of carbohydrates. There are also 6 grams of fiber and 7 grams of protein. And what's interesting is that they contain very little added sugar, only 3 grams, which is much better than most cereals you find in stores. To check on my continuous glucose monitor that's on my arm to see how much it has increased my glucose levels. And remember that if you're a little bit concerned about your health and you want to be healthier, the best way is really to know exactly what you are eating. That's why I use the Sugar AI app, which can scan any meal that you eat, and it automatically gives you all the nutritional details, the carbohydrates, and the proteins. It tells you if it is healthy or not. It also gives you all the micronutrients and all the vitamins. It finally allows you to know exactly what you are eating, if it is good for you, and the impact it has on your body. And for me, it has completely changed my diet. Here, you can see it raised my glucose by 52 milligrams, which is significant, especially for the morning. It's quite similar to what I experienced with chocolate cereals, so it's probably healthier because there is less added sugar, but it still has a big impact on blood sugar levels right after waking up, which is not ideal. It is Corn Flakes, and I am going to test exactly 50 grams of Corn Flakes. In a portion like this, we have about 0.5 grams of fats, 42.5 grams of carbohydrates, 4 grams of protein, and 2 grams of fiber. Corn Flakes are really a quick source of carbohydrates, which can provide a lot of energy immediately, but there is really very little fiber and protein. As a result, in general, you can expect a really quick and high effect on blood sugar levels. So I am very curious to see if indeed my blood sugar will rise significantly after eating these 50 grams on an empty stomach. So here we see that indeed my blood sugar has significantly increased. That's a spike of about 60, 70, even 75 kilogram per deciliter. That's a lot. So Corn Flakes are really typical of refined cereals that are rich in carbohydrates and quite low in fiber. As a result, it will really cause a glucose spike. So my personal advice is to mix that with at least some fats, maybe with yogurts, but eating it just like that is really not going to be ideal for your blood sugar.